I'm just gonna click record really quick. Good morning. Oh my gosh, I seriously have been throwing up all night, you guys. It's been the most miserable night, but I'm still here. So I am so excited about month end, like literally so fired up. You guys are so close to your promotions. It like actually kills me. I'm so excited. So I want to challenge you guys today. My little tip for you and something that I want to challenge you to do is to go live on your Facebook today, even if you've never gone live before, even if it scares the shit out of you, even if you don't know what to say about your story. And I'm going to give you like some little pointers and kind of an example. Okay, so when I get on, and I know that it's like angle, but if I don't know, can you guys see me? We'll see. But when I had my Facebook, when I would go live and share my story, I would immediately, almost every single time, sign a distributor. And that is because people want to see your face. Like, do you notice how you guys want to see my face when I post the pushes, I send stuff in the chats? Like, I'm active with you guys all the time. And that's essentially what you're doing when you're posting on your feed, right? You're active, you're showing them that you're doing this, you're putting all the effort into it. But when they see your face and they see your emotion and they see you, they truly, truly connect to you. And what most people do when you're telling a story is they think of themselves, right? So when I get on Facebook and I share my story, it basically starts something like, I just wanted to come on here because I have a lot of new followers and a lot of you guys don't know who I am or what I'm about or where I come from. And I just kind of go into literally stuff about me. So, for example, I grew up in a household where we didn't have a lot of money. And growing into my early 20s, I was really bad with my money. I got myself into a lot of credit card debt. I got myself really deep in a hole that I never thought I would be able to dig myself out of. And then, literally, we were living with roommates. Like, Connor and I could barely afford to keep the lights on, kind of thing. Like, food was always put on a credit card. We didn't pay cash for anything, like anything. And when I found this business, I was pregnant with Oakland, 8.5 months pregnant, and I was absolutely scared shitless. Like, can you imagine being pregnant and not even being able to pay your bills, and then all of a sudden being like, well, what am I supposed to do now, right? And so I saw this girl on Instagram and I was scrolling one night on social media and I saw her post about how she was a stay-at-home mom. She used to be an accountant and she was able to stay home with her daughter and now is working on getting her husband to stay home with her or whatever. And I reached out to her and I was, again, petrified. Like, I was so scared. I had already done something like this in the past. It didn't work out for me, not due to any lack of effort. And I was scared, but I got the information. I waited. I had already like literally been watching her, you guys, for like 8 months. And then I'll say something like, if you've been watching me for so long, like, I completely understand where you're coming from. I was so scared. Like, talk about the fears that you had and then jump into what you found. So I decided to join this business and I never looked back. Like, I was laying in bed one night, literally immediately regretting this decision that I just made to start this. But within 4 weeks, I was giving birth to my daughter. And while I was in the hospital with her, I was going through one of my biggest promotions at the time. And we were able to, once Oakland was born, pay for a lot of stuff in cash because of this and got ourselves out of a lot of debt. And the list goes on. So I'll just kind of like list things that this business has done for me, and make sure you put an income disclosure in the comments when you do this. But just tell your story. Why are you here? And if you haven't made a single cent with this yet, I don't care. Get on live anyways and talk about what this is going to do for you. People want that vulnerability. People want to know what you are going through. You don't have to air all your dirty laundry, but like if you can't pay your bills, that's not to be something ashamed of. That's 90% of America. Okay? Like you're not the minority, you are the majority here. And people need this. And they need to see that you are that source, you are that light that is coming to them in a time of darkness where they don't feel like they have another option. And a lot of people are scared right now. A lot of people are still out of work. A lot of people still don't know what they're going to do when everything opens back up. And I don't think that ever in a time in our world have people needed this company more than they do right now. So that's my tip for you guys today is to go live, talk about why you're here, what this business is going to do for you. And then so I wrote like a little note. So why did you join this business? Where do you come from? What has this business done or what is it going to do for you? And then invite them to do this with you. So the way that I kind of close it out is like, you know, if you've been ever in a situation where you are laying in bed at night crying yourself to sleep because you literally don't know how your next meal is going to come to you, we need to talk. Like, I'm here for any questions that you have, no pressure, but I am opening up 3 more spots today for someone who wants to make an extra income from their phone. So if that's you, send me a message or click the link in my bio and fill out the application, right? It's that simple. And then I will have the push. Well, it's not the push anymore, but I will have the post for today with the tasks posted shortly once I can steal Connor's phone. But reminder is we have the Zoom tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific time. So we always have our team Zoom Mondays at 8 p.m. Pacific time. So you're just going to want to put that in your calendar and make sure that you're available every Monday night at 8 p.m. And tonight is with all of the top enrollers from this month so far. So I'm really excited for that. And let's get to work, y'all. I'm going to put on a short little video for us to watch. And then I'm just going to do literally a power 30 really quick before I go get Oakland up.